Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Eva from Bohemian Crafting. The other day I was sorting some old bag with all kind of scraps and unfinished projects, and I found there these two packages. They are full of postage stamps, and I do have another packages same like this, like many of similar packages where I do store postage stamps. I think this one was sorted like a blue tone, and this probably was ready to be sorted because I saw here. Oh, look at that tab. I saw here, yeah, many different colors, and this I think I was ready to sort it out, because I like to sort out my postage stamps by colors and not themes that much, but by colors. And I was thinking that I didn't use postage stamps in some project for a very long time, and maybe it's time to try few things what we can create with postage stamps. So that will be my choice, postage stamps, and I'm gonna be using also book pages. As a first thing what we can create for our junk journals from postage stamps is actually decorative page. I think I'm gonna take this one. I'm just gonna fold it on half, so this will be my insert in a signature, the page in signature, and I can add there another papers and create signature from this one. And I think I decided just right now I'm gonna cover this side with postage stamps, and I'm not gonna create any kind of pattern. I'm just gonna grab some stamps and glue them down. That's it, nothing too complicated. But here, because my I don't like too many colors. I don't know how to work with many colors. So for me, for my peace of my mind, I'm gonna separate some colors. I think I'm gonna go for greenery and a little bit of gray style. So I'm gonna separate the colors, choose postage stamps which I like to put together. Look at this. I do have so many of these stamps here. What did I do with that? I don't remember. Oh, maybe these could be together as well. So I'm gonna sort them quickly and I will come back. I did quickly separated all those postage stamps, so I do have kind of ish in the colors which I think I can work with, and maybe I can mix them. Maybe this one there. Here are stamps. Oh, this is actually Christmas stamp. I need new glasses, you know. I do see everything a little bit blurry, so it takes time to me to realize what it's actually on that picture. So this I should put to my Christmas stamps. I didn't know that I do have also Christmas stamps. Look at that. And I can't tell you where from it is because that's totally blurry for me. What is it? Oh, maybe here I can see that. Can you show me? Canada, is it? Guys, I see that like really blurry. Sorry. It's so hard to do something when you don't see properly. And older I am, the worse my eyes are. So it's kind of getting quickly to need new glasses, you know, every year nearly. So I'm gonna make a little collage from these, and maybe I will mix it with the brown tone as well. I will see how this will go. I think this should be upside down.
Creating stories, soft and slow. Postage stamps in a scattered row. Frames of lace, a collage smudge of dreams, whispers of ink and faded seams, die-cut edges, paper torn, secrets held in envelopes worn, scrawled out quotes on yellowed sheets, every page a heartbeat beats. Fold me in your vintage skies, between the pages the past survives, faded stamps, a memory song, in this journal I belong. Threads of string and pressed down blooms, hidden letters in dusty rooms, layered scraps, the art of time, fragments of a life in rhyme.
Okay, I do have these. I'm gonna keep it this way, and now maybe something from my stamped images, where they are. Yeah, I do have a lot of stamped images, so maybe I can add there something. So this will be my page in the journal. On that next page I can place maybe frame, and that frame can be done with same stamps. I do have this empty plain self-adhesive shipping label, what is it, shipping clear envelope, I guess the name, I don't remember exact name, but I think it's called shipping clear envelope. You usually put label inside or invoices inside and send it overseas. So that's the envelope which holds all those documents, and it's perfect for creating extra pockets in my journals. So I'm gonna use it here. I can glue it down right here. So I'm gonna place it there, and then on the top I can create frame from my frame from my postmarks. I'm gonna place it here and lay down this one. I can cut off this extras that will create also entry to my to that pocket. Fold this over. Oh, I forgot to close that. That will create bottom of my pocket. So I do have entry from here. I'm gonna fold this over to secure this side. Just totally, glue it totally on my page. So now I do have pocket here, and if I will wanna reinforce the sides, Now I can take double-sided tape, place here double-sided tape, and I think I'm gonna place 2 next to each other all around of this, and then on it I can start to glue my postage stamps, and with that create some beautiful frame.
The world I bend, stories start and never end. Cut and paste, a whispered prayer. Every mark shows that I care. Fold me in your vintage skies. Between the pages, the past survives. Faded stamps, a memory song. In this journal I belong. Creating stories, soft and slow. A grungy heart in the paper's glow.
And I do have my frame done, and I really like it. Look at that. It's very simple, but on page it will make beautiful decoration. I have added this stamped image and also added sewing effect. First I open it here and here slightly, so I was able to do sewing on my sewing machine here on this edge, and then I sew it on these 3 sides, so that way I did close these edges, and now I do have beautiful pocket with the sewing here on these 3 sides on both sides of that page. And I also created kind of similar pocket on this next page, so now this can be used in my journal like decorative element and also pocket. Another way how we can use our stamps is create a decorative border around maybe journaling card, and it's also very easy to do. You can either use the double-sided tape or glue, and this time I'm gonna glue my stamps over the edge all around of uh, this insert card, and then I will use my scissors and fussy cut out everything what is peeking out. Oops, the other way. Okay, I'm gonna place it here because it should be the other way. So this way, where I do have those stamps peeking over the edge, I'm gonna continue all around of the insert of that index card, not insert. Oh, come on, Evie. It's upside down.
Creating stories, soft and slow. Postage stamps in a scattered row. Frames of lace, a collage of dreams. whispers of ink and faded seams, die cut edges, paper torn, secrets held in envelopes worn.
I do have my gluing done. Now I'm gonna get up my scissors and I'm gonna cut everything what is over the edge.
Scrawled out quotes on yellowed sheets, every page a heartbeat beats. Fold me in your vintage skies.
And I do have index card with this beautiful border, and the best part is that I can use these offcuts same way. So I can get up another index card and then start to layer all these offcuts on the edge of my index card.
Between the pages, the past survives. Faded stamps, a memory song. In this journal I belong. Threads of string and pressed down blooms, hidden letters in dusty rooms, layered scraps, the art of time, fragments of a life in rhyme. Glue and ink, the world I bend. Stories start and never end. Cut and paste, a whispered prayer. Every mark shows that I care. Fold me in your vintage skies.
And I do have another one, and they are nicely going together, and yet they are totally different. Very next, and probably most common use of those postage stamps is decorating or envelopes in the journals. Here I do have very simple envelope I have created from book page. This is type of book pages which were included in old books, old children encyclopedia books. They are where there was some image, there were mostly reinforced and blank from that back side. Here I do have same type of book, I just coffee dyed. So I'm gonna just quickly show you what I did. First I did fold my paper some way, the way I thought I will like the size of my envelope with the flap, and I didn't use any kind of scoring board or a ruler. I just folded it by hand. For the entry here I did use envelope punch board and punched both sides, and then between I just cut it with my scissors to create that entry. Like this, and then it was easy. I took my sewing machine and I did sewing around these three edges. I'm gonna reinforce this because I think it's now too fragile and it's starting to, to get broken here. So I'm gonna place there my tape. I do have few strips of medical tape, paper medical tape, inked with alcohol ink, so it looks this beautifully vintage, and I do believe it will be really great to use it here, that it will add that vintage look. Oh, come on. Okay. So I added my tape on crucial parts, and now I'm gonna add stitching around these 3 edges, all sewn around, same like this one. And now I can get up my stamps. For stamping, I'm gonna be using Tim Holtz stamps, and I think I'm gonna use some of the stencils from this collection, bookmarked stencils. I found it on Amazon a long time ago, and they are really beautiful. These are planner stencils, and I think sometimes these stencils can really help to create perfect things in our journals. So I'm gonna choose gonna get up my pen and because I did use stencils for those lines, I'm gonna grab my old stencils, which I didn't use for such a long time, and I'm gonna add there a little stenciling. That's another way how you can use stamps and add them to decoration, to your inserts, to your envelopes. I did stamp a little bit with Tim Holtz stamps, that was post office stamps, on a brown paper. So I do have prepared few embellishments, and I do have here these slot cards. They are perfect for gluing on journal page, and then you can slide things behind that. and I decided to decorate them slightly, nothing too much complicated. So I'm gonna first stamp some writing here, and then I will use my stamps and these cute little images I found in my stuff. And I think making clusters from postmarks is actually very easy, very enjoyable, and it's really always brings something interesting to our journals. And because I will glue over it anyway, so I don't have to be exactly, maybe here, this one. You have done my 3 little clusters on these slots, and I was thinking, how about if I will create belly band out of this with kind of like see-through those slots. I will don't use it the way they are normally, that you can slide behind something, but I will create belly band. For that I do have here piece of acetate, and it's quite small. Hopefully I will have about this one. Yeah, it's ish. I do have here prepared pages for small journal. Well, I can extend it always with something. So how wide it is, and it's exactly size. Look at this, it's exactly for these slots. So I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna create see-through belly band using these slots and those cute little clusters. And I will also probably use my stamped images because I didn't use them yet. And good, I did stamp them. I was prepared, not sure for what. Okay, here. Now I'm gonna put double-sided tape on these pieces. I think maybe I can keep here and there slots, so I can slide actually in there maybe few of these postmarks. here. So I'm gonna start with this boy, and I will place it here on the bottom. Oops, okay. There. Now maybe this girl could be the one. Here. That I'm gonna slide right there. And now that last one. And I think I'm gonna be just exactly. And I am done with my double-sided tape, which is actually great that it was meant to be this way. Need to get a new double-sided tape. Okay, so now this I think I'm gonna place it there this way actually. Okay, push it all together and voila, look at this. And I do believe, or maybe not here, I'm gonna glue this, I guess. Postage, okay. I like these styles of stamps. And I still can slide them there. Look at this. Oh, that looks amazing. I love it. And I can use them in the journal, those postage stamps. They do make cute decoration here, and they will be useful in the journal. So this is my cute little postage stamp belly band. And one of my favorite things which I can create from or using also using postmarks are clusters, and I do love to create frame clusters. That's a cluster where you're using mainly frames, all kind of dies. And I do have here a collection of amazing frames I bought long time ago from Alexandra Renke's, I mean not from Alexandra Renke's, but they are Alexandra Renke's made. And they are amazing frames and dies. I do have also these postal dies. And I think these would be amazing all together. So I'm gonna do some layers using those frames Maybe this one. And of course, postage stamps and maybe these stamped images.
Creating stories, soft and slow. Postage stamps in a scattered row. Frames of lace, a collage of dreams. Whispers of ink and faded seams. Die-cut edges, paper torn. Secrets held in envelopes worn. Scrawled out quotes on yellow sheets. Every page a heartbeat beats. Fold me in your vintage skies. Between the pages the past survives. Faded stamps, a memory song. In this journal I belong. Threads of string and pressed down blooms. Hidden letters in dusty rooms. Layered scraps, the art of time. Fragments of a library. Threads of string and pressed down blooms. Hidden letters in dusty rooms. Layered scraps, the art of time. Fragments of a life in rhyme. Glue and ink, the world I bend. Stories start and never end. Cut and paste, a whispered prayer. Every mark shows that I care. Fold me in your vintage skies. Between the pages the past survives. Faded stamps, a memory song. In this journal I belong. Creating stories, soft and slow. A grungy heart in the paper's glow.
think I'm gonna keep it this way for now, because I need to go cooking. So this will be all for today. I'm gonna keep it open on my table and finish those frames later. And I will share some pictures on my Instagram. So if you are interested how this will continue, I will say go to check my Instagram if there is some updates. So this is my sharing for today. We do have beautiful clusters where I used as decorations those postmarks. This belly band is actually amazing. I really love it with that acetate underneath, and it does have these pockets. We do have, obviously, we do have envelopes where the postmarks are the most easy decoration. And we do have framed index cards. And of course, we do have pockets like this. And a little collage sheet. So that's all my sharing for today. I hope you did enjoy it, and I hope maybe I did bring some inspiration. I did videos where I made some projects using postmarks a long time ago. If I will find it, I will link it down below. And there is plenty of inspiration on YouTube, on Instagram, on Pinterest. So if you want to know what you can create by using postmarks, go to have a look. Have a look. Really, there is lots of great ideas in the world. I hope you will enjoy to use them in your journals. That's all from me now. Thank you so much for visiting me today. If you do like these ideas and you want to share that with your friends, I will be more than happy if you will do so. Thank you for supporting my channel. If you didn't subscribe yet and you like this video, maybe it will be a good idea to subscribe and you will don't miss another video from me. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself, and I will come back soon. Bye.